One of the lesser acknowledged issues, but equally alarming as a result of the population coming across the border illegally, is the effects of this administration's failure to secure the southern border is the illegal immigration population's influence in America's electoral process. Our democracy depends on accurate representation and electoral integrity. Voting is a coveted privilege held by American citizens, and elected representatives are responsible for serving the interests of the voters in their district. But even if not a single illegal alien casts a vote, the mere presence of illegal immigrants in the United States is having a profound impact on the outcomes of elections, skewing the representation of Americans. Mr. Bigg points out that the U.S. Constitution mandates that a census be carried out every 10 years, where everyone who is present in the United States, regardless of their citizenship and immigration status, is counted. But the Constitution does not specify whether non-citizens or illegal aliens must be counted for the purpose of apportioning House seats. You may recall that in 2016, President Trump, through executive order, added a citizenship question back to the 2020 census. The same question that had been legally asked on nearly every census since 1820 until it was removed in 1960. Not because there was anything found wrong with that question, but because the effect of illegal immigration was negligible at that time. But there's no doubt today, Mr. Speaker, that the effect of illegal immigration is significant. And I won't waste my time making that case here. We all know it. It's a top concern of about 70% of all Americans. Though common sense dictates that only citizens should be counted for apportionment process, illegal aliens have nonetheless recently been counted towards the final tallies that determine how many House seats that each state is allocated and the number of electoral votes that it will wield in presidential elections. And since the illegal alien population is not evenly distributed through the nation, American citizens in some states are losing representation in Congress to illegal aliens in other states. A 2019 study by the Center for Immigration Studies estimates illegal immigrants and non-citizens who have not naturalized and do not have the right to vote impact the distribution of 26 House seats. My bill, the Equal Representation Act, would finally address this alarming undermining of American democracy by requiring a citizenship question be added back to the 2030 census, creating reporting requirements for data gathered from citizenship questions, and requiring that only U.S. citizens be counted for the purpose of congressional apportionment. Mr. Speaker, this bill will no doubt, and has no doubt, drawn criticism from those who don't want to fix this problem and who seek to gain political influence by not fixing it. They'll claim to have become experts on our Constitution. I don't see any black robes in this chamber today. They'll point to the word persons in Section 2 of the 14th Amendment as a reason why this bill should not pass. But this word carries no definition in our Constitution, and it offers multiple meanings in current law. Allow me to argue. In 1992, in Franklin versus Massachusetts, a Supreme Court case on apportionment of representatives opined the term persons to mean an individual who not only has a physical presence, but some element of allegiance to a particular place. The Census Bureau does not include foreigners who visit the United States for a vacation or a business trip in the population count, since they have no political or legal allegiance to any state or the federal government. Similarly, illegal aliens who are deportable have no allegiance.
The gentleman's time has expired.
All right.
I can yield 15 seconds.
The gentleman is recognized for 15 seconds.
Similarly, illegal aliens who are deportable have no allegiance or enduring tie to the United States. Foreigners here on visas have an allegiance politically and legally to their home countries, not to the United States. So the same logic applies to them. My bill is a common sense solution to a chronic
Gentleman's
problem
time has
impacting the very
expired.
governance.
The gentleman
And
must